guys, welcome back to Yum Yum Telly, and today I am going to show you how I make my vegetable lumpia. Let's start. Our ingredients are, ang ating mga sangkap ay ang mga sumusunod. Jicama or singkamas. Okay guys, so this is what jicama or singkamas looks like. The skin is thin and inside is white, and I'm only gonna be using half of this because this is big, and it is gonna be a matchstick cut or strips. This is what it's gonna look like. Okay, we also need garlic, salt, oyster sauce, crushed black pepper, bouillon, onions, sweet potato or kamote. So this is what sweet potato looks like, guys. This is a different one. It's not the sweet potato that we normally see in orange. This one is red, and when you cut it, it's gonna look like the color is gonna be like light brown, like that. And then I also cut these as matchsticks or strips, so that all of our veggies are uniform and it will cook evenly. We also gonna need bean sprout, green papaya, and the green papaya, I instead of cutting it into strips, I actually shred it using my newfound handy dandy tools or scraper like this. So what I did, I peeled the skin of the papaya off, and then I used this to scrape it and make it like a strips. And also we'll need a cooking oil. Let's start cooking. So turn your stove on to high, and then in your pot you add your cooking oil, and make sure that your cooking oil is a little bit hot before we're gonna put our garlic. So now it's a little bit hot, so I put my garlic in, and this will saute in the pot for like 2 to 3 minutes. It's not gonna be that long. So we'll just keep stirring it, and make sure you stir and never burn your garlic. So just keep sauteing it until it's 3 minutes time, and then after that you're gonna be adding our onions. And the onions, I also cut it into a little bit smaller than I normally do, because I want to make sure that all my veggies are almost the same size. So at this time, I am going to saute this for 3 to 5 minutes, or until I've seen that the onion is a little bit caramelized or translucent. After 5 minutes, it's gonna look like this. So now it's translucent. I'm gonna add my sweet potato first, because this is the only veggies we have that it will take a little bit longer to cook. So I will be stirring this for good 10 to 15 minutes, or until it is medium cook. So you know what's next. You have to make sure you're stirring it real good so that it's not gonna get burned at the bottom, okay? So just let's start stirring. Okay, so shout out to Josie Tuwa of Saudi Arabia. Also shout out to Mitch Manuzon of San Pablo City, Laguna. Shout out to Chris Avanzado of Dubai, UAE. Shout out to Ginger Manuzon of San Pablo City, Laguna. Shout out to Noren Alimagno Libria of San Pablo City, Laguna. Shout out to Marian Villadiego of San Pablo City, Laguna. Thank you so much for sharing our videos. And right now, I am adding the green papaya. And make sure to scrape all of those little goodness right there. I would like to say congratulations to all of us. We reached the first 100 subscribers. Thank you so much. Yay! We had to celebrate. I was thinking to give gifts or giveaways or raffles. Like if I will reach 500 subscribers, I am going to include all of my subscribers for a raffle. If you're in the Philippines, it's gonna be 1,000 pesos groceries. And if you're here in the US, maybe 50 pieces of lumpia for you guys. So let me know what do you think, okay? So just comment below and I will try to research it from YouTube. How are they doing that giveaways? So anyways, just keep stirring guys, and never to forget to stir because you don't want to burn your vegetables. This will not gonna take long. With the papayas, it's probably gonna take 5 to 7 minutes, and then after that we're gonna move on to our next veggies. After 7 minutes, we are now going to put our jicama or sincamas. You're only gonna be cooking this for at least 5 minutes or until we have the seasoning on our sincamas. And we don't want to overcook it because we love to have that crunchy taste when we bite into our fried lumpias or fresh lumpias. So just keep stirring it and it will not take that long. But man, I tell you what, it smells delicious. And then after 5 minutes, this is what it's gonna look like. Do not overcook your sincamas or it will not gonna taste good. It will taste soggy. So just keep stirring it for a little bit. And then after that, we're gonna add our bean sprout. The bean sprout is probably gonna take 2 to 3 minutes because you don't want it like overcooked bean sprout because it's gonna get stringy and sometimes it's gonna get bitter. So we don't want that. We want to make sure that our veggies are all tasting good. After 3 minutes, I am going to start putting my pepper, my black pepper. There you go. And then I'm gonna add my salt. All of these ingredients and their measurements are listed at the beginning of this video and also at the description below. Now we're adding our bouillon or our chicken powder seasoning, and then after that we are going to add our, now I am putting my oyster sauce for extra flavor and oomph. I like that, just like so. And now just keep stirring it so that all the seasoning is gonna embrace our veggies just like that, and make sure it hug kiss. Look at that. All our veggies are getting seasoned. Look at that. So this is the time for you to taste and see if you like the saltiness or if you like to add more flavoring like your oyster sauce or your chicken flavored powder. And also now, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? This is ready for wrapping. We need to put some in a bowl. I am planning to make fresh lumpia in a little bit or later on. I will make sure to show you how I make it. So right now I'm just getting some of this lumpia filling because I am going to show you how I wrap my lumpias, and then I am going to fry it to show it to you what it looks like. So here you go guys. The wrapper I am using every time I make my lumpia is this. It's a spring roll shells or wrapper, which is pre-cut, and the one I like the most is it's easy to peel off. It doesn't stick to each other. So anyways, let me open this for you so you can see what's inside. So this is what it looks like, and let me just take it out completely. So this is what it looks like. It's a square and it has 25 pieces in them. So in the package there are 25 pieces. If you're gonna make a meat lumpia, you're gonna be cutting this in half, but right now we're gonna do the vegetable. So I'm gonna take one piece and I'm gonna show you how I am wrapping my lumpia filling. So I'm gonna take one piece. Did you notice it is very easy to peel off? There you go. So just take one, and it's not that thin. It has a real good size to it. So lay flat, angled, other tip pointing to you, and put 1 tablespoon to 1.5 tablespoon of filling, It depends how big or how small you like it to be. But for me, this size, the 1 tablespoon, is perfectly fine for me. So first, I fold the one close to me first, then the two sides, and then I roll it slowly, but I am keeping it tight so it will not gonna be soggy or flap open when we are going to fry it later on. So let me show you what it looks like. There you go. Isn't that awesome? So now I'm gonna set it aside and I will show it to you one more time. Dun 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 dun. I'm sorry guys. So here you go. Here's my wrapper. One corner pointing to me, and I'm gonna put my 1 to 1.5 tablespoon of filling, just like so, and make sure you're not stingy with your filling, okay? So that makes it taste awesome. And then pull a little bit to make it tighter, and then fold the two sides, and then roll. When you're rolling it, make sure you're keeping it tight. And then the water is to seal that corner. And there you go. We are done. So let's do it again. This is just a repetition, and I love repetition. It makes you awesome. Practice is the key, remember? All right, so one more time. So I'm going to take some of my filling, just like so, and one more, just for fun. And I like it a little bit bigger anyways, so you have something to bite on. So there you go. And then now you pull, fold your end first, and then the two sides, and then keep tight while rolling, just like so. And at the end, you're gonna have water, and I dip on this one to give you a different style, but it's still the same. Look at that. Isn't that perfect? I love it. Now let's start frying our lumpias. Turn on your stove and in your pot, medium heat, put your cooking oil. Put good amount of cooking oil, probably around 1 cup to 1.5 cup. And make sure that it is warm but it's not very, very hot. And then start putting our lumpia. And if you can see, it's just sizzling. That's what we like because we don't want to burn the wrapper and not cook it completely inside. So just keep putting our lumpia in it. Just lay it nicely like that and give some spacing, and there you go. And the spacing will give you a crunchy result, so don't forget to give those spacing for your lumpias. That's important. And since I have one more, I'm gonna try to squeeze it here, but I will make sure it gives a space in a little bit. There you go. Then after 3 to 4 minutes of cooking, you'll see I will flip it just like so, and that is beautiful golden brown. So I'm gonna flip one side and cook the other side. If you notice, some of them is not that brown yet, or it's not golden brown, so maybe after I finish frying the other side, that I will flip it back again so that it will give me a more golden brown color. Alright, so let me do that. And then after a few more minutes, there you go. I am starting to plate it. So it takes 3 to 5 minutes to cook each side to make it golden brown, to make it crunchy like this. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I am now taking out of my cooking oil and put it on my plate with kitchen towels to let it sip through those oil, because we don't want those oil. And here you go, guys. Our finished product, vegetable lumpia. I hope you enjoy our video today. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time. Maraming salamat po sa inyong panonood hanggang sa muli. Keep smiling, be safe, happy cooking, and God bless.